Welcome back to News Across Nigeria, where we keep you updated on what's happening across the country. But we'd like to remind you first that channelstv.com has more information for you. And on youtube.com/channelsweb, you can watch our videos. You can also watch us on your mobile device via your browser or download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows devices from their respective stores. That's not all. Besides giving you access to news updates, the Channels TV and Channels 24 app have an eyewitness feature that you can use to share pictures, videos, or news of happenings around you. Just install the app, then tap and swipe to reveal the menu and follow the instructions. The International Federation of Women's Lawyers in Nigeria is asking the Osun State House of Assembly to expedite action on the passage of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act into law. This formed the core of discussions of legal practitioners who converged on Osogbo, the Osun State capital, to review the benefits and techniques in the Administration of Criminal Justice Act as it affects the treatment of women and children. The chairperson of FIDA in the state, Olushola Odutayo, says the act, when adopted, will uplift the archaic procedural laws being operated in Nigeria.
The clamor for the adoption and implementation of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, ACJA 2015, has been on for some time now in many states. States like Lagos, Kaduna, Edo, and Rivers domesticating this law already, Osun State seems set to join the league. Here in the state capital, men of the bar and bench gather to take proactive steps on the quick passage of the law in the state.
Many offenders will be, when it comes to the point of sentence, if you say police or prosecutor, any criminal record, if they nothing known. Whereas this is somebody who might have been sentenced several times over. This law now says there should be a central registry whereby there should be documentation of criminals. Once you are implicated, you do biometric and then you send the record round the country.
It promotes equality between men and women by clearly enunciating the rights of women to serve as sureties for the arrested persons. The rights that have been denied women for ages in our country have been brought back to us through this act for the first time.
Lofty as the ACJA 2015 may seem, stakeholders are not unmindful of the challenges that come with its adoption and implementation. They, however, believe that the advantages outweigh the challenges for the Nigerian justice system.
When you said there's a record in suspect statement, you are not giving me all the necessary things. Am I going to use my assets? If I try to use it, if I take it to court, it will not be an evidence. You will not take it as an evidence in the court of law. So we need a lot of things that will help us to have a substantial evidence and corroborative evidence to present in the court of law.
So far, one of the challenges we have is that we don't have sufficient courts. States don't have sufficient courts. They don't have sufficient judicial officers. And so if the act is being adopted and we want to follow strictly census, we don't have mechanism in place to go about it. But that is the more reason we say, well, we cannot just because of those challenges and we want to throw away a baby with the bathwater.
With 48 parts of 495 sections, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 is an act of the National Assembly signed into law by the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan in May 2015.
Also in the southwest, the Ogun State government and the federal government, in conjunction with the Carter Center Foundation, are deepening strategic partnerships in the area of development of adequate and seasoned professionals in the state's healthcare delivery index, with the presentation of medical equipment to the State School of Nursing in the capital. Receiving the multi-million naira medical equipment on behalf of the state government, the Ogun State Permanent Secretary in the Health Ministry expressed the desire of the state government to continue to partner with relevant agencies to effectively bring service delivery to the residents of the state. The gesture is under the Nigeria Public Health Training Initiative, which seeks to ensure that right quality of healthcare providers are produced from the nation's training health institutions.
to build teachers/educators' knowledge and skills on methods of teaching. 2, strengthen health worker clinical knowledge, skills, and competencies. 3, adapt pre-service training to reflect local context. 4, enhance teaching and learning environments. And lastly, build capacity to monitor and evaluate the initiative's efforts.
I must charge the tutors and the students that all those things that the government have provided, including these that were being given by Qatar State and Federal Ministry of Health, we must ensure that we maintain them. Please don't let us vandalize them. They cost millions to procure. And we must have maintenance culture. This one goes to the management of the school. We've had the needs of the school, and I can assure you, the state government, through the Ministry of Health, we address those issues. But those things that we were able to put in place before and during the accreditation, please let us maintain them.
Let's turn our attention to the southeastern part of the country now, where Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State has commissioned the ultra-modern park constructed under the Nkwo flyover bridge along the Kilometer 2 Enugu-Onitsha Expressway. The Commissioner for Road, Rail and Water Transportation, Mr. Uchenna Okafor, who commissioned the project on behalf of the governor, commended him for the political will mustered to clean up the area formerly known to be a haven for miscreants. Here's a before and after that presents a stark contrast. Before, space under Nkwo flyover bridge. After, park under Nkwo flyover bridge. The difference was made possible by the Willie Obiano administration in Anambra State by a public-private partnership arrangement with Business Link, a private investor.
Yes, sanity to that environment, cleanliness, and of course ensure that miscreants are not allowed into those places to hide, but with the park arrangements, people will be there all the time.
It's built to accommodate at least 100 vehicles.
And welfare and social status.
The Commissioner for Road, Rail and Water Transportation cuts the tape on behalf of the governor.
So our intention is to create this place as a competitive park. So you can come in here, buy your vehicle, go into the market, now wherever you want to buy, come back and take your car.
In another development, the Deputy Governor, on behalf of the Governor, empowers the Operation Clean and Healthy Anambra Ocha Brigade with logistics support to promote monitoring operations for high sanitation standards.
The expectation is now on the Ocha Brigade to make sure they are performing, that they're doing the needful to make sure we keep our state clean and safe.
These measures are expected to go a long way towards progress and development in Anambra State. Now, Governor Aminu Bello Masari has commissioned a solar motorized borehole project at Bagarua village in Mani local government area to supply them with good water. The governor asks the people to take care of the facility, which will save them time, resources and energy treatment from diseases in the village, adding that its benefit will only be known in the not too distant future, especially to unborn children.
The purpose of creating local government or bringing government closer to the people is not about having big men in the local government occupying offices, chairman, supervisory council, this and that. No. The purpose is to bring the most basic development to the ordinary people. It is assumed that a councillor representing Sajento Kusheyi in the council of Mani local government knows more than anybody else what worries the ordinary person of Bagarua. Our people are not looking for something big, are not looking for something sophisticated, are looking only for the simple things of life. what will make their life easy. That's all.
Coming up next on News Across Nigeria, the Southwest is in the spotlight as the French President Emmanuel Macron visits the New Africa Shrine in Lagos. Stay with us.